Everybody, out here on a change of venue today. We're out here on White Lake instead of Harris. So White Lake, Wilmington's party lake, just a giant bowl entirely ringed by docks. So as you can imagine, we're gonna do a little bit of dock fishing today. So we're gonna break out my three favorite dock lures: a jig, and we'll change it up every now and then, and we'll throw a jig. So I'll say my favorite lure out here, as you can tell, is a jig. Just because, you know, there's so many docks. The jig looks like a bluegill, it looks like a crayfish. I can throw a white one, make it look like a shad. It just kind of works for everything. Plus it's weedless. I throw it on 20-pound test. It's heavy duty. I yank them out of the docks. So it's just my favorite thing all around. Out here, there's not a ton of crayfish, so we're going to be throwing, I'll say, green pumpkin with a little bit of orange and yellow in it. Try and make it look like a bluegill or a yellow perch. There are a lot of yellow perch out here. And change it up, I'm going to try something else. You know, since those fish are out here probably feeding on bluegill, which we're trying to make our jig look like, I've got that guy right there. So we're going to throw that thing up under some of these docks. See if we can't catch like a giant, like a 6-7 pounder out here. I know they're out here. I've caught them before. See if we can't put some of them in the boat today. You want me to put them over there? You want me to put them over there? I can move them to that one if you want. I just want to give y'all a breakdown of kind of these docks that are all out here. Most of these out here are kind of a really long walkway. They've got a little bits of stairs on them, and then you've got a kind of a bigger section at the very end. Now, just based on the day and the weather and how the fish are feeling, they'll kind of set up on certain places here and there. So you know, one day you'll catch every single fish will be around that set of stairs. One day they'll be underneath the deepest, darkest part of this dock. Some days, not very often, they're going to be on the walkways and things like that. So you can kind of pattern them. I'll say once you catch 2 or 3 fish, once you catch 2 or 3 fish off of like a set of stairs, you can go and just kind of bounce all the sets of stairs that you see. That way you're not sitting there fishing every single pylon that's on these docks. Just kind of makes it a lot easier for you. The other thing that makes it easier fishing these docks, fishing with a 1/2 ounce jig and 20-pound fluoro, is having a reel with not magnetic brakes. So I like the pen brakes because they turn off at the end of the cast. Your magnets that kind of pull on the spool the entire way. So at the very end of the cast, it'll kind of arc up a little bit, and that just kind of slams it into the bottom of the dock. You want those brakes to turn off at the end, so it just kind of keeps that nice, smooth, you know, slide up under the docks. And I mean, you're still going to backlash it all the time. So you talk to anybody. I backlashed it 20-30 times a day. You talk to the pros, they backlash it all the time. It's just part of it. It's part of the game. So we'll keep on. I've caught a couple decent fish. I lost like a 4 or 5 pounder, caught like a 4 or 5 pounder, caught a couple small ones. So I'm gonna keep plugging away at these things. I should catch a fish off this dock. I'm thinking that section right there. All right, y'all. Thanks. All right, kind of go over what's been going on today. So, ski boats, ski boats, ski boats, ski boats, and more ski boats, and jet skis, and ski boats, and pontoon boats. Craziness. To my to my fault there. It is Labor Day weekend. I came out here, you know, Wilmington's Party Lake, White Lake out here, expecting that it was going to be crazy. So I say not all that surprising that there's just wake boat after wake boat after wake boat driving all over the place. Nice thing is, you know, I'm still getting to fish a handful of docks. The wake boats are all out in the middle of the lake, so they're leaving me alone over here. I have caught some nice fish. I've caught a couple, you know, 3 and 4 pounders. So the fish I'm catching are quality fish. So can never complain with that. Still makes for a great day. I love catching fish in this kind of tight quarters, close combat fishing that I got going on here. So it's a nice reprieve from going out on Harris and cranking flats and things like that. So as I'm gonna keep at it, see if I can't put a couple more giant ones in the boat. Keep on watching.